Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Ringout podcast. I go by the name of Papo Jr. Appreciate you clicking on the video. Today we're gonna react to WrestleMania. Breaking the news, what happened throughout the week. Tony Khan getting booed, non-PG WWE moment, Alexa Bliss's secret, and Jacob Fatu turning babyface. The reason why I got it here, if y'all see it, it's because he's talking about SmackDown on the previous night, something that I've already spoken about on this channel, Ring Out Podcast, on my Aftermath SmackDown. That's where I review the show from that Friday night. So I already spoke about it. Don't need to hear what they gotta say about it, to be honest with you. If y'all want to listen to my opinions about what happened on the show in details, each show, each segment, each match, check it out, man. Check it out, SmackDown Aftermath. But yeah, we're gonna start it from here. Tony Khan getting booed, as you can see it down here. Yeah, man. What happened? I did not watch what's that shit called? Australia Grand Slam. I did not watch that, wasn't planning on watching it. I watched Vengeance Day. I enjoyed the shit out of that show, man. Vengeance Day, I enjoyed it. It was my first PLE that I watched from NXT in 2 years. I think the last one I saw was Deadline, which I enjoyed. I like that concept. But I was like, you know what? Let me do a watch. I did a watch along last night. But it looks like I must just start doing aftermaths, post reviews of these shows. Till I get an audience. So I hit the subscribe, man. Help me out. Let's build the community over here as well. Help me out. Papo Jr. Ring Out Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Good vibes over here. And yeah, man. I ain't gonna waste your time. Let's do this.
Now our top story looks at Tony Khan booed at Grand Slam. At top of today's news is a less than warm welcome for Tony Khan at AEW's Grand Slam event. AEW President Tony Khan was booed when he appeared to hype AEW's Grand Slam show in Brisbane, Australia. But if you're worried about spoilers, don't worry, there won't be any here. As already talked about whether fans booed Khan over the disgust with the show's many logistical problems and or the disdain for the current AEW product. The fans booing invites debate about whether AEW fans has given up on AEW President Tony Khan after years of standing by him through thick and thin. With AEW's ratings plummeting and the company now forced to book much smaller venues, some of the promotion's fans are now looking at leadership as the cause of the promotion's problem.
It's been an issue.
Hopefully AEW can fix this problem before AEW's core audience crumbles. Once that happens, it's game over for the promotion. But it was the fans slamming Grand Slam.
Like father, like son, man. Because I've heard as well that Shad Khan is not doing a good job with the football team, the Jacksonville Jaguars. The fans are heated. They're pissed off with the management of the Jacksonville Jaguars. The players are not happy either. They can't fucking get a Super Bowl. Nothing. They're not a winning team. They're a fucking losing team. So like father, like son, he's doing the same thing here, Tony Khan, man, for AEW. They started off hot. And now they're cold as a motherfucker. People are praising AEW like crazy because they had one good week. They had one good collision and one good dynamite. Like, relax. This needs to happen on a consistent basis, bro. Consistently, this needs to happen. I'm not watching, bro. I see the clips on Twitter. I see what the people's reaction about it. This past week, it was a lot of positive. I'm like, all right, bet. Keep it going. That's not going to make me come back and watch on a weekly basis. I did one review for AEW Dynamite. After that, I said, fuck this shit. I even did a video about it. I'm done with AEW. They need to get their shit together because I'm not going to waste my energy and time on a fucking company that is fucking insulting my intelligence, bro. I don't like that shit. Oh, but you're not a true pro wrestling fan. Listen, I got other things to do. I got priorities to do. I got priorities to handle. If I have to eliminate something that I don't need in my life, I'll gladly take AEW out of my fucking life until they get their shit together. I would love to speak about them again. I would love to review them. But it's just not good TV. It's not. 1 week is not enough. And people praising it like, oh, this is the best shit ever. Yeah, because you guys are used to mediocrity. There you go. Y'all used to that shit. And then when I get one good week with the some fans like myself, Be like, okay, they got 1 week. The rest of them, the sickos, they be like, oh, this is the best shit. Y'all used to the whack shit. Y'all used to mediocrity, man. And it's sad. If you don't like it all fucking one, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I'm not gonna fucking bullshit you. Fucking cocksuckers. If you're a real one, you're a real one. When I fucks with you, you can fuck with me. Hit the subscribe, man. Hit the like. But and they did a fucking bad promotion. They did bad promoting for Grand Slam, man. They did the fans dirty, bro. They won't even fucking do refunds. None of that. None of that. People that are flying in, they couldn't get their refunds. So they had no choice but to come in. Oh, but they had a good and to be honest, from what I've heard, barely anybody's talking about Grand Slam on Twitter. Anybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about Vengeance Day and Ricky Stocks and all that. So just being real, man.
As some fans attending AEW's Grand Slam event in Australia are making it clear that AEW dropped the ball big time with its handling of the show. Grand Slam had plenty of problems before it took place, and this includes some fans believing that the show was promoted as a pay-per-view, only for it to be booked as a 2-hour show.
That was a pay-per-view. That was all of a sudden at the last minute you want to mention, oh, it was supposed to be a TV this whole time. You're fucking lies, and people believe that shit. You people are sheep. This was supposed to be a pay-per-view stadium. If this would have sold out in a stadium, this would no doubt this would have been a pay-per-view. That's why people thought it was gonna be a pay-per-view. It was going to. They didn't have to say it. We can just see it from afar. Huge ass stadium. Australia for the first time. Yeah, pay-per-view. You don't tell me you're gonna have a fucking whole ass stadium with 50,000 plus people in it for a 2-hour show. Get the fuck out of here for TV. That's some bullshit. Y'all niggas is fucking stupid. We really thinking like that. I don't know. Y'all believe anything, any corporate fucking. Y'all believe anything that they say, bro. That ass. Insulting your intelligence. That's showing how fucking stupid you really are. My real ones, if you're a real one, if you. Yeah. Great minds think alike, man. We see through the bullshit. Everybody else, all these sickos out there, they don't want to. They don't want to be saved. So don't save them. Let them fucking. Let reality hit them in the fucking face real hard until that day comes. Let it happen. I'm not saving nobody anymore. I'm done. There's no need to be going back and forth with these people. Me and you, we good. We see the bullshit.
The event being moved from a stadium to a smaller venue, with fans losing their premium seats that they paid a lot for, experiencing transportation problems, and learning that there would be no refunds if they opted to cancel. One fan's tweet summed up several of the complaints about AEW's handling of the event and the problems caused by moving it.
Other ring looks so fucking tiny, bro. I'm not bugging. That shit looks small as hell.
Venue. Poorly reallocated seating, poor communication, being relocated to an inconvenient location, no refunds offered, etc. Wrestling Inc. founder Raj Giri tweeted his feelings about how AEW handled the show. Nothing like paying for premium tickets, expecting a stadium pay-per-view caliber show, and then a month later finding out you're getting an arena event with a bunch of tag matches, followed up with an announcement that there would be a Ring of Honor taping, and then a podcast announcement. A podcast announcement.
Bro, what? That's what you give them, bro? So bunch of tag team matches. And I know Tony Storm, she became a full-time champion, but come on, bro. These what these people are.
You fucking mark!
A lot of people in there, bro. They would cheer for anything. They're fucking fickle. They're sheep, bro. Even though he got booed at the beginning, but I heard that when he mentioned they were gonna come back in 2026, oh, everybody cheered. Oh yeah, we love you type shit. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas is fickle, bro. I'm like, bro, I've been to Grand Slam once in New York City. Never went back again. And I went to the first one. The fact that this is what the fuck they gave him. Bunch of tag team matches. A Ring of Honor taping, bro. Bro, I would have been pissed off too. And then an announcement for a podcast. Man, I would have been pissed off too, bro. Fucking A.
Read the room. Do you think AEW dropped the ball with Grand Slam with how it was promoted and how AEW handled a switch to a smaller venue? But it's not over yet, as AEW are returning to Australia. AEW has announced it's returning to Australia in 2026, and Tony Khan appears to have a good reason financially. The Wrestling Observer's Josh Nason is reporting that Khan is claiming that the show did blockbuster numbers, telling a podcaster, outside of All In from London's Wembley Stadium, this is going to be, I believe, our biggest international live gate of all time. And given the fans' feelings about the promotion's handling a Grand Slam, it may be even booked in a smaller venue next year. Next up, Jade Cargill mystery solved. That's time for a look at an apparent major development on the mystery of who laid out Jade Cargill last year. SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis presented a cell phone video to Bianca Belair and Naomi showing the Judgment Day's Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
It's not Liv, it's not Raquel. There's people out there being like, oh, they fucked up the storyline, they gave away the reveal, it's not them. That's how you get swerved, cuz it's not them. There's no fucking way. Just because they were just passing by, that doesn't mean it was them. They could just look by, laugh, and, I don't remember why they were there. Maybe they had a dark match that night. And they told them, yo, walk past there. And we're going to fucking do a fan footage, pan over to the left, to throw people off, man. It wasn't them. Come on, people. It wasn't them. I spoke about this on my Aftermath as well. On my SmackDown Aftermath. Check it out.
At the scene of the crime, a situation that on surface suggests that the two are responsible. But while some WWE fans aren't so sure, with fans discussing Naomi as a prime suspect, WWE is using this storyline to get SmackDown fans to tune into Raw. Belair and Naomi stated that they're heading to the Red Brand on Monday to confront Liv and Raquel, which will hopefully get this storyline moving a little bit faster.
Really?
Next up, Charlotte chooses her WrestleMania opponent. The WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton is facing a long road to WrestleMania as she's still dealing with the former champion Nia Jax and has now learned she'll do battle with Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 41. The Queen let the universe know last night that she's picking Stratton as her opponent after winning the Women's Royal Rumble. What do you think of her picking Tiffany Stratton? And do you think this will be another title belt to her record at WrestleMania? Next.
That will be a good match, no doubt. No doubt that'll be a great match. But Charlotte needs to take the L. She needs to take the L for Tiffany, man. Tiffany, her stardom needs to fucking raise even more higher. Especially on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. Seriously. I'm a little nervous. I really am. Because I don't want Charlotte to become another... I don't want her to be champion again. We don't need that. You just got back and you're already champion. This is the type of shit that we fucking hate. This nepotism type of fucking behavior, bro. The fucking WWE keeps giving her everything. Everything. She's already the first ever women's 2-time Royal Rumble winner. And then you're going to give her the fucking title at WrestleMania. I do believe Tiffany Stratton, she will retain at WrestleMania. Yeah, she's going to be Charlotte Flair. And I feel like she will. She is. That's my prediction right now.
Next up, Alexa Bliss' secret message. During a backstage segment between Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, and Candice LeRae,
I saw the little
solidified fans believe
via
that
chase.
Alexa Bliss is in the Wyatt Six's crosshairs. Last night's segment featured a Wyatt Six style glitch and a mysterious message that read, "Do you feel in charge?" when deciphered, leaving fans to wonder how much longer before Alexa is directly confronted by Uncle Howdy.
Oh, I did not see that lettering. Do you feel in charge? So they're going after her? That's interesting, man. We have not seen the Wyatt Six in a while, probably because they were waiting for Alexa Bliss. That was probably it. The reason. And now she's back. Now they're gonna come back to television. They probably will be back after the Elimination Chamber is done, which is in 2 weeks. So let's see.
Next up, top TNA talent AEW bound. A top TNA talent, Josh Alexander, appears to be heading to AEW. Alexander, a TNA Triple Crown champion, recently became a free agent, and rumor has it that both WWE and AEW were interested in him. But now Fightful Select reports sources in AEW and sources close to Alexander reports he's expected to sign with AEW. And finally, Baron Corbin.
Damn, bro. You really want to go over there and just be lost? He's going to put you in Ring of Honor, bro. I feel like he's going to put you in Ring of Honor, man. I don't know. You should have went to NXT, bro. Seriously. You should have went to NXT. You fit great there. You're already the full package. Your league's ahead of the people in NXT. And then from NXT to the main roster, people will love you out there. I heard great things about you, yet you want to go to AEW because you just want to work. Well, you will have work in WWE, but you'll probably be at Dynamite here and there, then Collision, and then from there, Ring of Honor. The way he handles talent, Tony Khan, I don't. If I was a wrestler, I would not trust him with my fucking career. If WWE doesn't see me, haven't noticed me yet, I'll go to TNA. I go to TNA.
promises payback for his WWE release. And last but not least, Thomas Pestock, aka former WWE superstar Baron Corbin, is speaking out following his WWE release, and now fans are learning that Corbin knows who was responsible for a surprise release. The former Mr. Money in the Bank, one of the many personas Corbin played in WWE, sat down for a chat with Busted Open Radio. Now working as Bishop Dyer, he revealed, "I believe there's one person that made this decision or influenced this decision, and it's what put me in the position that I'm in now. I'm not going to let one person control me or my fate, my destiny. Karma will come back on whoever that person is. I'm not putting their name out because I don't need that negative energy. I think I'm going to create some magic over the next year or 2 years." Now, Corbin spoke with Chris Van Vliet early in January, explaining how Randy Orton went to bat for him when it became clear that Pestock wouldn't be staying. Unfortunately, Orton wasn't able to help, and it became clear a higher-up didn't want him in WWE. But there you have it, folks. Our look at SmackDown.
Man. Good luck to you, my guy. Bishop Dyer. Got a nice ring to it. Bishop Dyer. You know, sometimes these wrestlers, they be going, you know, they be like, all right, relax on the fucking name, bro, because your name sounds cringe as hell. Bishop Dyer, at first, it got me like, what the fuck? But then you'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. I heard he was in backstage at one of these Dynamite shows. Oh, I don't know. Good luck to Baron Corbin. Ladies and gentlemen, this was WrestleMania. You know, their latest. I wanted to see what was going on with that Tony Khan getting booed, which well deserved. Well fucking deserved. Um, and I heard it was a good, not great, it was a good show. I mean, those fans, they never got All Elite Wrestling. That's their first time, so of course they're gonna go bananas over it. Oh, the crowd was hot. I mean, of course, that's the first time witnessing AEW, you know, a live event in their country. Like, of course they're gonna go fucking bonkers for it. But in reality, like, come on, bro. You had Harley Cameron versus Mercedes Moné for the TBS Championship. Who was gonna win that one? Mercedes. But you were not gonna give that title to Harley Cameron after one win in her career. Stop it. You know? Tag team match. It was Osprey, Omega versus Takeshita and Takeshita. Um, Takeshita. Takeshita and Fletcher. Of course, I was gonna be a good. I didn't watch any of it, but I just know these wrestlers are fucking great. Then the shitty Death Riders with Cope and I don't know who else. Jay White, I think. And who gives a fuck? They had a street fight. What else did they have? Was it all those four matches? Did I mention four matches or three? Yeah, I mentioned four matches. And the women's match. Tony Storm, she became world champion again for the fourth time. Whatever. It is what it is. Like, the bar has been set so low for AEW, people just don't realize it. And they just like, you know, they don't realize it, man. It's just like, people get hyped for the most littlest shit that is like, whatever. And then when I see it, like, what is all the hype about? When I see it with my own eyes, I'll be like, oh, this? The bar has been set so low. Their standards, the fans' eye standards have been set low, has been lowered, and they don't even notice it. Now I might have somebody in the fucking comment section in this fucking video talking about let the fans enjoy what they want to enjoy. I don't give a shit what the fuck you think, bro. You want your intelligence to be insulted? Go ahead. I won't save you. If you can't see what I see, then that's on you. More power to you. Go enjoy mediocrity, man. Seriously. I want AEW to be better. I do. I really do. but this is not for me. Too much flips. Like, I feel like the only best thing going on in that company is Ricochet and Swerve. I'm hearing a lot of great things about Ricochet and Swerve, man, especially Ricochet, you know? So that's a great thing, but that one feud is not gonna make me come back. I don't give a shit. I don't. I want to give a shit. I really do. I want to come back, but I'm not gonna put my energy out there for something that is gonna be a waste of my fucking time. It was a fucking chore me watching. What was it? Was it the first? It was the first Dynamite of the year. It was a fucking chore to watch. I felt pain in here, in my gut, in my heart. Like, oh my god, this is a chore to watch, man. And they fucked that up with that Jeff Jarrett shit, and they dropped that. They better drop that for good. A lot of bad feedback from that shit. You know, I got a lot of talk about from for AEW, man. It's for because come on, man. I want it to be good, bro. My complaints are justified for this fucking company, that ass. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the Ring Out Podcast. I go by the name of Papo Jr. Appreciate you. If you made it this far, hearing me out, I appreciate you. Real recognize real, man. Seriously. That's why you made it this far. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. See you next time.